DEATHTRAP is a madcap thriller. DEATHTRAP, written in 1978 by Ira Levin, holds the record for the longest-running comedy thriller on Broadway, offering multiple plot twists over 2 acts with 1 set and 5 characters. This now classic play, presented by Madkap Productions on stage at the Skokie Theatre, will capture you in a web of illusion and deceit with just enough humor to take the edge off the murderous treachery taking place before your eyes. This is Ira Levin, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com. The Sunday afternoon performance I attended was presented in front of a very appreciative, packed house with only a few seats unoccupied. Director Krista Redka did a commendable job orchestrating the handful of actors through this drawing room black comedy bordering on melodrama. Michael Lomanek and Jean Dwan were perfectly believable as Sidney and Myra Brule, a comfortable middle-aged couple who, in the course of playful conversation, find themselves plotting the murder of budding playwright Clifford Anderson, played by Beck Dameron, in hopes of stealing his manuscript. Famed psychic Helga Tendorp has taken up temporary residence nearby and has a premonition that threatens to expose the Brules' plans. The character of Helga is humorously played by Becca, who joins the Madcap ensemble, offering an expert performance after a 7-year hiatus from live theater, during which time she was engaged in a number of indie film projects. Aidan Sternberg appears as the observant and attentive family attorney Porter Milgram. I'm reluctant to say more about the plotline as it has a number of surprises that border on genius. This comedy thriller is indeed madcap fun, employing startling special effects on a retro-inspired set design by Brian Wasserman with lighting by Pat Henderson. DEATHTRAP by Madkap Productions is at the Skokie Theatre, 7924 North Lincoln Avenue in Skokie, Illinois, through November 23, 2025. For tickets and information, visit skokietheatre.org or call 847-677-7761. As a side note, we thoroughly enjoyed Matters of the Heart by Joffrey Ballet at the Harris Theatre. The Frida Kahlo segment was beautiful, colorful, and dramatic. My wife particularly liked the dancing skeletons. I really enjoyed the Wabash and You segment, a boy meets girl story accompanied by the funky, soulful R&B music of The Main Squeeze. Sadly, this is a short run, finishing this week, but any chance to see this world-class dance company should not be missed. If you're attending any performance at the Harris Theatre in Grant Park near Randolph in Michigan, there are a few options for food and drink nearby. But on Saturday at 6 p.m., most had extensive wait times. So if you really plan to eat before a show, be sure to make a reservation at the restaurant of your choice. What we did find was that the lobby bar of the Pendry Hotel inside the historic Carbide and Carbon building at 230 North Michigan Avenue was very accommodating. We each had a glass of Prosecco and split a shrimp cocktail, very relaxing before the short walk over to the theater. We grew up in Chicago, and it seems like there are endless things to do and unlimited new places to explore in the Windy City on the shore of Lake Michigan. Be sure to take a listen to some of my previously recorded podcast walking tours and my most recent review of The House That Will Not Stand, on stage now at Invictus Theatre. This is Ira Levin, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com, inviting you to please like, share, and subscribe to our podcast to be alerted when new content is added.